What's going on, everybody? Fuck, what episode is this? 13?
13, yes, 13.
All right, look at that.
Yes.
Friday the 13th. Welcome back to the 58th worst podcast in the entire world as rated on CNN. We're back, just the boys today. But real quick before we actually do start, I want to shout out to all these. We have a bunch of Patreon members that we got to give some recognition to. We got Dirty Dan, a Vibing Cat, Articuno, Austin Gibbs, B-Rad the Man, Beast King, Benjamin Richards, By Morazura, Booster Verbat, Uwu, Brian Hahn, Caleb Roach, aka Sogman, Dalton Peterson, Evan, Fat Lucky Potato, Flayed Father, Game Changer Kid, Han Cholo 3000, Harry Hudson, I Am Squid, Icy Storm, Jacob Waters, John D. Caster, John McGuire, Jordan Boylan, Joseph Hamlin, Lovely Ghost, Luke James, Mixon, OG Chief, Plague Doctor, Reyes Sanchez, Rival, Strelix, Toboggan, Trent Weaver, Trust Upgrades, Vin Metal 65, Weebtard, Zach Anderson, and Zach Robinson, the OG. Shout out to all my Patreons. I keep forgetting to do that for every Patreon podcast thingy, but we got it from now. We're good. There's too many of you. Thank you.
We need more though.
Seriously,
join the Patreon.
Seriously, thank you guys so much, because without y'all actually supporting Justin in the channel, we wouldn't be able to do these fucking podcasts, because he would have to have a 9-to-5 job. And
I would kill myself before. If I ever had to get like a Michaels type job again.
Job, you'd just be fucking dead.
No, I would like literally take a life insurance policy out of myself, make Heather get like 75%, you guys get the rest, and then I would like wait a year, let it build up, and then I would just go off myself in the desert. I'd be a friend. I'd be good to you guys.
Fucking Kurt Cobain.
Starting off this podcast strong.
That's how we do it,
man.
boys.
Speaking of suicide, Twitch basically committed suicide.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Talk about a transition, right? But no, so in case you somehow missed it, supposedly all of the Twitch source code was leaked, which I can say is not supposedly, because I fucking saw it. Because I accidentally downloaded it, which is another fucking story. But
now, was it where passwords leaked as well?
No.
Okay, good. I just changed mine like the day before.
Yeah. Now, from what I understand, passwords weren't leaked, stream keys weren't leaked. Obviously, everyone's going to say they were, because people are paranoid. They don't understand how these data leaks work. The biggest thing that actually happened with this was a lot of internal code, internal vulnerabilities, internal plans, future plans, as well as payouts were released. And payouts became like the biggest meme about it. In fact, the main reason everyone was talking about it is because they found out that when you donate a streamer money, they make money. And when there's thousands of you donating money to someone, they become a millionaire. And this blew people's mind, because apparently that's a hard concept to understand. But yeah, so Twitch's source code, they got leaked. A lot of really interesting stuff was revealed, including a game studio that Amazon Game Studios is working on, like their own launcher and everything like that to compete with Steam. Lots of internal source code, including embarrassing pictures of like Jeff Bezos' Photoshop that apparently Twitch uses as like blurry overlays on things, which I thought was hilarious. Like, it was just like a Pog Bezos and all that. Like,
so I got the payout lists. This is
you got it.
This is for September. XQC made 750,000. I think he was the most. I'm not seeing anybody else on here that's even close to that. Summit made 362. A lot of people made around 200. A lot of people made around 100. And then there's a lot of like 90s, 70s, 60s. Bro, I'd like to make this in a fucking year, let alone a month.
All right, now here's the important thing that a lot of people don't fucking understand. That, you know, you can see a lot of YouTube streamers and YouTube content creators memeing about it on Twitter. I even said something about it, and Wildcat replied to me. He's like, yeah, like people don't fucking understand this shit. Twitch subs and Twitch bits are the smallest forms of income these people are fucking.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir.
By far. This doesn't count for donations that these people are getting directly to their PayPal via Streamlabs, or even direct PayPal donations like some streamers have. This doesn't account for sponsorships or ad integrations. This doesn't account for any partnerships, merchandise, anything. The biggest income for most content creators is actually sponsorships and partnerships. That's why they're such a big deal. I know that on average for Shadow Legends, a channel that had 5 million subs was getting, between $30,000 and $40,000 per ad. And this is like, a minute ad at the beginning of the video, 30 to 40 grand, and then them doing this multiple times a month. Hundreds of thousands of dollars off of a fucking ad. That doesn't account for any of the donations, merch, anything like that. It's not a secret. Big content creators are usually fucking millionaires.
Yeah.
But the fact that people didn't know this apparently is hilarious.
Yeah, people were really surprised about something you shouldn't have been surprised about.
Yeah, I
these
don't-
guys make
Right?
Bitcoin.
If you were to ask me, like, does this surprise you? These guys made millions. I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit. Like, did you not look, like, even just looking at their fucking Twitch subs, did people not put 2 and 2 together?
Well, and like a lot of them have their sub counts on screen, and people were still
yeah.
fucking surprised. It's
People
like,
are stupid.
$2.50 a sub at 30,000 subs, they probably make $17. Like, what the fuck? No, that person made 15 grand off of subs alone with 30,000 subs. Like, it's not that difficult to understand. I will say,
Some people are just
favorite-
very fucking dumb.
my favorite thing about it though is all these streamers leaned into it heavily, and we're just memeing on each other. They're like, "Don't speak to me, number 48." Like, they were addressing each other by their number. It's like, do you know who I am? I'm number 9. Okay, you hear that, number 17? You don't fucking speak unless spoken to. I'm your superior. Like,
If
they
it
were
was done on
actually
YouTube,
flexing
I
like
wouldn't
that.
even be on the fucking list, dude.
I think that's what it was that Wildcat actually said. He's like, if the YouTube's top earners were actually leaked with how much money they actually make, people would be in riots. Like, eat the rich, eat the rich. Oh man, if y'all only knew.
Yeah, if y'all only fucking knew.
I guess
how
I'm not a
much
very
coin I'm
good
making.
bar because I get demonetized. Like 80% of my revenue comes from like donations and shit. So it's hard for me to like figure out how much other people make unless they tell me how much they paid in taxes. Because if they tell me how much they paid in taxes, I'm like, okay, I know how much you fucking made. But like when it comes to like views and shit, I'm so, like I get so demonetized, I can't give you an estimate on how much somebody makes through fucking views anymore.
So I can say this. I'm not going to say my boss's income or anyone that I work for directly, but being in the Minecraft business that I'm in, I get to work and talk with a lot of other creators. And I know at least how much they spend on like video production, for instance. I know that like an average video that these guys make is anywhere between $3,500 and $5,000 on one video production cost. Yeah, these guys are still making enough money to pay all of their bills, save up money for other projects, and have enough money to live off of like lucratively to where they can buy like, nice clothes or whatever. And that's off of a single video. Now imagine these content farms where they're making like 8 videos a month. There's a channel out there right now called Crafty. They hit 1 million subs in under a month because they have 20 people working on this one channel, and they're pumping out like almost daily uploads. Dude, I promise you that channel within its first month has already made over $1 million.
That's
like,
insane.
no doubt.
Yeah, that's to me is just fucking.
And I'm out here
nutty.
just being lucky, like, yes, we got enough to pay taxes
Pay the
and the
bills.
rent this month. Fucking horse shit. Fuck people that play. Bro, fuck Twitch and YouTube for playing favorites. Fuck them. Horse shit.
I don't know. It's really insane. But I also know that it's one of those things where it's kind of like a lot of jobs. Once you get your foot in the door and you can get a good rhythm, you're set. Like, you'll start off slower, of course. But
Nah,
I mean,
YouTube can just press the fuck you button and then you're done.
I mean,
That's true.
they can, but the trick is to not rely only on YouTube. Like, so
That's why you should go to the Patreon. Link in the description.
Uh-huh. So like, not just Patreon, like there's Patreon, there's gamer stuff, Go Crazy at checkout. There's what else? There's your other site, which I don't even know if we could say it anymore because of your fucking strike that you had.
I think we could say it, we just can't link it. Check out my OnlyFans, onlyfans.com/crazyrabbit. You YouTube, right here, bud, right here. I actually do have not safe for work content on it. I lied. You didn't know because you didn't sub. I lied to you. In my strike appeal,
Yeah,
I
God,
put.
his anger is.
In my strike appeal, I put, it's not even not safe for work. It's just a joke, OnlyFans, because I knew they weren't gonna. They're gonna call me my bluff. you, YouTube. I lied. There is
Susan.
not safe for work content on there.
Susan with Jackie subscribed to OnlyFans.
I was like,
Get
the
on
only way
bad
they're
dude.
because I literally that the second I saw it strike, I went through and every post, like I got rid of the not safe for work in the title. I fucking edited. I was like, oh, this is just in the description I put joke OnlyFans. I changed everything. I was like, they're not gonna fucking check. If the only way they're gonna know is if they sub, and if they do, that the memes will be funny enough.
I will say this: if you get striked on it now, YouTube, thanks for watching the podcast. Make sure to leave a like. Comment even. Let
That
us know
like-
you
that'll
watch.
just-
how you're rocking
You're
it.
just
on
really
Spotify
pushing
as
me over
well.
to Twitch, aren't you?
Oh man, careful, Justin. They're gonna leak your earnings.
Ooh, you're gonna see how
Ooh,
little I make a
$5.
month.
Oh no, you're gonna realize that my 17 subs actually gets me $8 a month. Oh no.
Fucking YouTube, dude. It's fucking insane.
Oh man, it's.
I'm so glad I'm not a YouTuber. That's what I'm saying. Fuck that.
I'm hoping.
I'm not even a
do that.
YouTuber, but I love being in the creator space. I love it.
I love being.
Like-
I don't think I couldn't. I don't want to be like an. I like what I do. Like once you
Yeah.
come down here, I have so many videos,
Oh dude,
Like, we have-
and you know that.
so many planned.
You know I'm comfortable in front of the camera. Like, we're doing a podcast for fuck's sake. I've streamed before, I've made videos before. I have no problem with it. I much would rather be behind the camera. I've always been that way.
I mean, how it's gonna be is like it's mainly gonna be me on the camera, but you and Manlet
Yeah.
are gonna take turns like holding it and being on camera. I have like I'll fill you. I don't want to spoil it on the podcast, but I'll fill you in on how you're supposed to play these certain characters, and
Mhm.
it'll be good. Lots of cool ideas.
I'm excited.
Lots of funnies.
I bought these wireless mics so that way we don't have to rely on
Some laughs. Nice.
I think they're called the Rode wireless mics.
Yeah, the lavaliers, right?
I don't hang on. I literally just
little
bought
tiny
them
clip-on ones?
yesterday. I think. Hang on, let me see what they're called.
It's funny. I mean, I don't even have to hide saying his
I was
name
just-
anymore. When I was hanging out with Minnie and Austin, his guest bathroom, he literally had fucking like lavalier mics just like sitting in the fucking bathroom sink and shit because he didn't know where to fucking put them. I was just like,
If it
this is
works,
like
it
a
works,
$200
man.
microphone. This is like a $200 microphone sitting in the sink. He's like, I didn't know where to put it. I don't have a room.
Just put it wherever you can, man.
Imagine someone turns the sink on, and then
Right?
the fucking
Oh my
gets in the
God.
microphone and just fucking
Speaking
ruins it.
of the sink, I did my penis mold.
Oh, you
Oh,
did
you
it!
did.
It's not done yet because first let me go grab the instructions real quick because this fucking thing is like science, dude. You gotta perform
Alright.
experiments. You gotta like heat water up and carefully. Hang on, let me go grab the instructions.
All right. While he does this, I want to quickly explain. So, for those of you who didn't make it to the end of the last podcast, I can't remember exactly how we got onto the topic, but I mentioned to Justin about how there's kits where you can buy molds where you mold your penis and you can then fill that mold with silicone and make your own.
Look
Holy
how much
shit,
there
what the
is.
fuck?
I was expecting
mean-
like 2 steps. Insert your cock, put the stuff in. No, you have to become a fucking PhD scientist in this bitch because step like 1 through 5 is like you mixing shit and like literally it's like don't go past 45 seconds. If you do, you fucked it. Get the water at 90 degree temperature. Not one higher. And it's like holy shit. So the first step is you have to cut the tube off, like cut the tube to the right size. Then you have to like heat.
I was just gonna say, cut your dick off.
That comes later. Then you have to heat water up to exactly 90 degrees. And you need a cup and 3/4 of a cup. My measuring cup only has goes up to 1 cup. So I have to like pour it in, pour another fucking cup, pour it in real quick, and then it's like immediately, don't hesitate. Mix it in for 45 seconds exactly. You gotta fucking. And meanwhile, let me just say this: you have to have an erection the entire time, because the next
Fuck
step
that.
is very time sensitive. After you mix it for 45 seconds, pour quickly, and it highlights and underlines and bold text and italic and like the italicized text quickly. It must be inside the tube as quickly as possible. So the second that happens, that's when you put your cock in there. Now, let me tell you this. I'm sitting here fucking... How do you maintain an erection while you have to follow all these very detailed instructions?
You need help. 100%.
You do need... I didn't
need
think you
Viagra?
would. I thought it would be simple. You need fucking
you-
help.
You didn't have Heather help you at all.
No,
did
because
you?
she's up in Ohio right now. Because I was like, oh, this will be fucking
Oh.
simple. You're not going to fucking... You just put your cock in and you just wait. No. So like I'm sitting here like fucking, I took my blue chew and everything, and I'm still like, it's going up and down because I'm like fucking 90-degree temperature. I gotta fucking mix. I'm a scientist now. So then you have to put your cock in this thing, and first of all, if you don't fucking put it in straight, like even if you're at a slight angle, you fucked it up. So I fucked it up.
What if your dick is on an angle when you have an erection?
Yeah,
Well,
what if you got a curve?
Let me tell you this, I fucked it up, Carson and Keller. Because there's a little section, it rubbed against the little fucking clear plastic containers. Now there's a little section that's not going to get molded because this shit is just terribly designed. Like, this is fucking terrible. I could have made a better system than this. So then after you put your dick in there, and you have to keep it hard for 2 fucking minutes.
Not even possible for me. I don't
Like,
think.
okay, I don't know if you've ever put your dick inside of whatever this mold is.
Yeah,
It's
probably
very hard to keep it erect for 2 minutes.
At least it's warm. Imagine if it was cold.
It got cold
You wouldn't be able to
very
do it.
quickly.
You wouldn't be able to do it. Fuck that. You need more than blue chew. You need fucking 5 tablets of Viagra to hold yourself up.
So now after you put your cock in there, first of all, you have to take a shower right after because you are just full of whatever this substance is. It sticks on you and like it gets everywhere. Like I had to change my clothes. I was not prepared at all. So after you do that, you have to let it sit for 4 to 8 hours. And that is the process that is happening right now. And I have 1 more hour to go. 4 to fuck. Okay, first of all, 4 to 8. That is such a wide time frame.
If it's done, can you get it out? Can you get it and show us on the podcast?
I can go get it right
censor
now and show you like what it looks like. Because it's just the inside. Because I still have to pour like the gelatin and shit. I still have to perform more. Like, okay, the best. You want to hear the fucking best part?
Yeah, what?
He gave me a vibrator. It literally came with a fucking vibrator.
To like put in it or something or what?
I guess to fucking mix it or some shit. I don't know, but I literally had it gave me a fucking sex toy.
Why do
What are
you
you
say that
buying?
like you're so? All right, hold on, real quick. Do you not own any?
I own
besides
many.
that?
I just thought it was very weird that a penis clone of Willy gave you a vibrator. I thought that was very weird. I was not expecting to get one. I was just expecting like silicone and a tube, not a vibrator and an entire science for you kit.
I was expecting, concealed packaging. I wanted it to look like a Pringles can.
I don't give a shit what it looks like, but like, look how much instructions are there. Look at this.
How
No
hard
question.
is to make a
Keep
ball
an
of your
erection
penis?
while you read this. It is not easy.
Are you gonna order another one and reattempt?
I'm honestly gonna have to because I think I fucked this up pretty bad.
I'm telling you, dude. Let's all make one. We're gonna attach them to some sticks, and we're gonna have a lightsaber duel. We're gonna make them out of glow.
And I'm honestly not.
silicone.
I'm not happy with my performance. I feel like I was not 100% in this
I feel
process.
I was wondering. I was like, do you think the second time around you could do better
Yes.
personally?
Yes, because this first time I was so panicking because it's like you have to follow these instructions to a T. And I was like, right before I put my penis in there, it was like shooting. The
Let's see.
rocket was launching.
This is how it works, Justin. You're obviously not one of those people to where in the middle of the deed, you're not thinking of fucking math equations and shit like that to distract
No.
yourself. Look, see, it's like, you're not distracting yourself. You're just like, I'm in the moment for the next 45 seconds, but now you got to last 2 minutes, and I can understand why you're confused.
We don't do two. Yeah, we don't. Hey, let me go grab it. Let me see if it's even close to being done.
Isn't that what like Mormons do? They just put it in there and just fucking leave it.
You'd think so.
No, like I'm pretty sure that's an actual thing.
Oh
Like-
god.
So the only reason I like kind of know about this is because of fucking
I'm
TikTok
telling you,
lately.
it's a literal fucking science experiment, dude.
That looks like cum.
And then look,
Oh,
you
man.
go sideways, you fuck it up. So I fucked that up. It's
You gotta get one of those silicone tubes that way you can go ahead and put your bad dragon lube on the other end.
I'm gonna have to, cause like this is try to keep an erection while your dick is in this. It's
Okay, here's what I want you to
not
do.
easy.
Regardless of how bad that one ends up coming out, just shelf in the background.
Oh, it's gonna be on the
That's
back. I guarantee
Yeah.
you.
Put it in the
That's
background.
the shelf one. Oh man,
that's just disgusting. I think it's everywhere
I
on
do
your
think it is
clothes.
hilarious.
To think your fucking cock has been inside that thing.
Yeah.
I think the
That's
same.
yeah.
I'm gonna say the same thing when I see Heather. To think his cock was inside that thing.
It was. You're gonna
That's
be
how that
you're
works,
gonna be
right?
sleeping, and I'm gonna come in there and be like, "Hey, my cock has been inside that pillow."
inside the pillow.
It's on the pillow.
Yes.
Ew.
Justin, I'm pretty sure you made that joke about JD one time. I'm pretty sure you looked at him and you were like, "That wasn't your balls, dude."
I think so. That little thing running around right there, that was in your dick, dude. One early jerk off sesh, you would have had a completely different one, dude.
Dude, it would have been a completely different timeline.
Harambe would still be alive.
Harambe would still be alive. All the horrible shit that's happened in the last like 3 years wouldn't have happened because Harambe was still alive.
That fucking gorilla, man.
After that gorilla caused all the horrible shit that's happened in the last 3 years, and you won't change my mind.
I 100% agree.
Speaking of horrible things over the last few years, Shane Dawson's back on the internet.
Fucking hell.
I'm the only one that just
Which
doesn't fucking care.
No, I definitely don't, but it's interesting that he's back.
I don't care that he's back is the thing.
I don't
It's
care
like,
for him. He's annoying.
I never watched
He's
his videos.
annoying.
I've never been subscribed to him. So like I found out he was back because of Twitter. So, but I think it's interesting that he's back because he had a lot of serious accusations, right? Like a lot.
I don't even remember. That's how long ago it was.
Inappropriate acts with children on camera and bestiality. Like,
Yeah, those are two no-nos.
yeah.
That's
And,
not.
and
do
he
that.
admitted to both of them, from what I remember. But
You don't be fucking kids or dogs.
the thing that I found out that was
cats.
most interesting about it is, so when you go through a controversial thing online, a lot of something that happens with a lot of companies is they start unsponsoring you and unpartnering you and stripping their, financial interest in you. So, bad thing. YouTube came out and announced when they demonetized Shane Dawson, saying like, "Hey, he's no longer monetized," yada yada yada. Less than 2 weeks later, he was monetized again, meaning that Shane Dawson was never technically gone off of the platform. Meaning this guy just got like what, a 2-year vacation almost paid.
That's
Yeah,
how
that
it
must
be,
be
man.
pretty fucking nice.
It's like, man, the internet is a fucking crazy place, and the fact that he's able to come back shows that once you get big on the internet, you're big for life. Like,
Yeah, there's no despairing.
Do you think EDP would ever be able to come back?
no,
He's
done for.
he's dead.
What'd you get for trying to fuck kids, man?
Man,
It was a good meme for a while.
You tried to get me to collab with him,
Because that was before I
and
knew
I
he
am
was a
so
pedophile.
glad I did not attempt that.
Yeah,
If
me
you
too,
did-
because that was before he was a pedophile.
I'm pretty sure he was
I
a
thought he was- I
pedophile
thought-
back then as well.
I thought he was I thought he was very humorous. Maybe because my line of humor is very bad,
Racial.
but I thought it was funny. No, it
Australian.
has nothing to do with that. It's very, very Australian.
Who's that one guy that you're always fucking quoting now?
Who?
Hitler.
No.
I've never once quoted him.
The guy who did the fucking like the Skype like good night girl, that guy. Fucking-
Mad.
Too mad, yeah. We gotta
Dude,
get
that's
a
fucking
2-man.
awesome. Yeah, we
gotta
gotta
get
get
a-
2 men on the podcast.
Oh, let me fucking tweet him. Hey, you wanna come on my shitty fucking podcast?
He'll probably say yes.
We have
Honestly,
like 4,000 to
he
5,000 viewers, and you fucking everyone, your channel.
Dude, he might.
Take
Dude, he
off.
might. There's
He
a
is a
very
living
distinct chance he actually might.
He is a living meme, so I mean,
It's fucking hilarious. I love
Right
Tumat.
after that,
Everyone
we
loves
get
Tumat.
Bo Jiden on here.
But man, we can get him on there.
Justin, can we get
Imagine
a
that.
Florida State representative on the podcast?
Sure.
Just, could you reach out to any local politicians and see if they want to join us on the podcast?
Well, when Manlet runs for office someday, we can get
Office,
him
we'll
on.
get him on there. And
There's
then
no
boost
way
our
he ever
views.
actually runs for office.
No.
He wants to. He wants to.
I'm calling bluff on it.
I already told him, I was like,
no, he's-
you've associated with me. You're never gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, no. I mean, once you're associated with anyone involving Rabb1t, like, if
all
your
downhill.
face has ever appeared on this podcast, I'm sorry, you're no longer eligible within, for political background checks. You're going to fail those. You're not allowed legally within 300 feet of the school zone.
Oh shit.
Big one.
You're not allowed to own a weapon unless Manlet has, sold it to you, because that's just how it works.
That's just how
sorry.
it works.
And also, your third child must be named Rabb1t. So,
Well, I live in China, so I'm not even gonna have one child.
Justin, so do you have access? Like, you obviously on your demographics with YouTube, like where you can see where people are. Have
Mhm.
you ever gotten someone that's like, oh, hey, look, there's this like one viewer in fucking China that watches my videos religiously?
Um, there's a lot more
North Korea.
Australians that watch my content than I thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me go
I
pull
believe
you retards up.
Pull it up. It's like, ah, yes, there's exactly one guy in Madagascar that watches me daily.
So of course the U.S., UK, Canada, Australia,
Mhm.
Germany, Netherlands, Ireland, Sweden, Mexico, Saudi Arabia,
Okay, let's
That's
go.
pretty
South
interesting.
Africa, Brazil.
All right.
Let's see. Do we have any in like any random ass country? Vietnam.
North. That's pretty based.
Russia, Iraq.
Okay. Any
uh,
North Koreans?
Hong Kong. Not too many in Hong Kong.
That's based. That's based.
Free Hong Kong.
Free Hong Kong, definitely.
South Korea,
Free Taiwan.
Japan. Not too many there. The lowest I have is Slovakia.
Yeah, right.
That's a real place.
Apparently. Shout out to
That's a real
Slovakians.
place.
The real
Let's get a
MVPs.
Slovakian on the podcast.
Actually, yeah.
Speaking weird language.
Shameless like YouTube, interaction here. Comment your country down below. Like, what country
Or
you
just
represent.
make one
Obviously,
up.
we're gonna. No,
Yeah,
don't
fuck
make
it.
one up.
We just
And,
need
if
we
you're
need
from the-
comments to help push
if
the
you're-
algorithm.
If you're from the U.S., make up a country. Otherwise, actually say your country.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a bunch of USA down in the comments. No, all right. Listen, that's boring. I want to see, Republic of Jupiter down there.
Republic of Jupiter?
Shout out to the Republic of Jupiter.
What the fuck?
Speaking of aliens and things they're doing, Elon is leaving California and moving his
Moving to
headquarters to
Texas.
Tesla to Austin, which is
Yes.
Which is the California of Texas.
Yeah, which is the
It is.
California, Texas.
it is, but it is still Texas. So it's really cool to see Texas kind of becoming a tech boom.
You guys are
Like,
going to become the next California. I guarantee it in the
Yeah.
next 10 years.
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like we have as big of a chance of becoming California as Florida does.
No. It's just a
So,
bunch of
No,
old
Florida will
boomers
never
here.
become California.
We're actually going
Well,
from
listen.
blue to red. You guys are going from red to blue.
That is true. I say my blue shirt.
You would have to
Oh,
pay
fuck.
me you would have to pay me to live in a blue state. That's all I'm saying.
It's so fucking political.
Nah, it's just
Politics.
true.
Politics.
Yeah, let's go
No.
to political. Let's go to political rant for the rest of the podcast.
Let's
Discuss all our
not.
political beliefs.
Let's absolutely not do that.
Says the fun ruiner.
Man.
Yeah, Carson, you're just the ruiner of fun.
Yeah, you bitch.
Listen,
This would have
I
been a
wanted
great topic.
If I wanted to ruin your fun, I would tell you not to stab a lithium-ion battery. Kind of like how Steam did.
It may kill you.
When does that Steam Deck come out?
I don't actually know when it comes out. Hold on.
I feel like I hear people talking
kinda
about it, but
want
no one
one.
ever knows.
I kind of
Don't
want one,
know.
but I feel like it's still gonna be a gimmick system.
December. I don't think it's going to be a gimmick system. Yeah, December. So in case you don't know what a Steam Deck is, imagine a gaming computer, but Nintendo Switch style. It's not like, it doesn't have Windows on it. It has Steam OS, which if you
Which
play
is the
PC
problem,
games-
in my opinion, which is why I think it's more of a gimmick system, is because it's running a proprietary OS with limited support on it.
it's not proprietary at all.
Oh, it's
Like,
not.
not
That's
even-
right. My bad. My bad. Yeah, I
Not
forgot
even
it's
a
not.
little bit. So Steam
forgot,
OS is
my
just
bad.
Linux.
Yeah,
And
it's just Linux. Yeah, my bad.
if you want to practice, you can actually check out exactly how it would look. If you have Steam on your PC, if you've ever heard of big picture mode, that's essentially what you're going to have.
Yeah, it's essentially what it is.
So imagine playing PC games on a Nintendo Switch, and they're games that are made to work with controller support. You're not going to You're not going to be playing CS:GO on this fucking thing. You're not going to be playing Overwatch on it. But
No League of Legends, so it's
times-
instantly a good machine.
And my book.
you'll be able to play like Doom. You can play racing games. You can play, even zombie players, because a lot of you guys play zombies. You can play like solo zombies on this if you wanted to, and it'd be fine. I don't know how I would feel about playing multiplayer on it because it'd probably be a little weird, but it's probably possible. which is really cool. And the reason I mentioned the whole lithium ion thing, which kind of transitioned into this, is Steam released a video talking about how to open up your Steam Deck to replace parts inside of it and why you shouldn't. Now, this is a controversial thing because a lot of big tech companies, most notably Apple, is against what's known as the right to repair, which means technically, if Justin broke his iPhone, like the back of it, and wanted to replace the back of it himself, Apple would be furious with him. They'd void his warranty. He would not be able to do hardly anything with it. Meanwhile, if his computer had an error, Microsoft doesn't care if he opens up his computer and replaces a part inside. They're like, that's all you, dude.
I could take a shit in that computer and no one would care.
Oh, I probably would. That's not very cool.
I would care if it's not cleaned up by the time I get there. But so
he's got just a giant fucking dookie sitting in his computer case. It stinks.
Just a log sitting on the graphics card. Anyways, where Steam comes into this though is Steam specifically said in their video, it's your hardware. Do what you want with it. We're gonna advise you not to open it, but if you do, go for it. Be careful though. And then they vastly over dramatized how bad it could be, saying things like, yeah, if you make the wrong move, you could die. It's like,
all the memes that came out of that from the Twitter post, that one Twitter post, and then I'd put random things like above it.
Yeah.
The regular show one's a good one.
Oh man, it's just like, well, what's the worst that could happen? Well, you could die if you do this, but
well, that's what they say about everything.
But it was a really funny, memeable moment. It was really awesome for people who are in the tech community to see a company openly say it's your equipment, do what you want with it, which shouldn't be a controversial statement, but it is for whatever fucking reason.
Yeah, and it's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a really interesting week in tech between Tesla and Steam, doing this news, and Windows 11 coming out this week, which is really, I don't know.
I am yet to get a notification for it.
I'm not gonna upgrade till I get all the bugs and everything.
I have it installed on a virtual machine. Yeah, playing out with it there, and I'm not gonna do it yet because it would really hurt my performance. AMD's already said it kills performance by like 20%. And there's a bad memory leak in the core operating system.
That's the fucking worst.
After 2 hours, your computer is basically going to go slow as fuck, and you have to restart your entire computer to fix it. So
yeah, I'm just going to wait like I did last time.
Yeah, wait a couple months before you get it if you were for some reason thinking about getting it. Unless you're adventurous or just don't care, which I mean, I guess do whatever. Fuck it on my
Yeah, we have no control over you.
Well,
I do.
We have some control.
I do.
Hit subscribe, like the video,
and the bell, and hit always notify.
Pussy.
Now, do it.
Do you guys hear that October is now the gay month?
Oh, is it now?
I thought that was June.
No, it's now October is the LGTV month or whatever.
LGTV.
I think that's what they said.
June Gay Pride Month and October is like LGBTQ pride. Like
I don't know. No, it's October's LGBTQ History Month. What the fuck? What does that even mean?
Are we bigots?
Yeah, I am.
I don't even think Hispanic History Month lasts a whole month. I think it only lasts like 2 weeks.
How come they get a whole month?
I saw Discord posted their thing about that, and they used the word that people don't like to use.
What?
Don't want the X in it.
Oh,
latinx, I think. Yeah, they used that, and then everyone in the comments was roasting the fuck out of them for using that word.
Oh no, Latinx. That's so fucking dumb.
I mean, I understand why. It's just a neutral way of saying, like, it's Latin people, but instead of calling them Latinas or Latinos, if you're just addressing them as a whole, Latinx has been kind of the phrase. It's like, whatever, don't care.
Just do Latiner.
Latiner.
Hard R?
Hard
really?
R. Latiner. That sounds racist.
That does.
Why does that sound racist? I'm really good at making up racial slurs. I don't know why. Puddle jumpers, Latina. Rue. I'm good at it, man. What can I say? Need some racial slurs? Hit your boy up. I'll give you good ones. I'll hook you up.
Yeah.
Absolutely do not join the Discord. I've linked in the description and ask Justin for racial slur recommendations.
I'm good at it. What can
He's
I
a bit
say?
of a self-proclaimed expert.
I
He
played
went to
Modern
college
Warfare
for
2.
it. I'm sad because Modern Warfare 2 was before my time when I was really into gaming. So I never got to experience it. I experienced Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2.
You missed.
Well, lucky you. Apparently, the next Call of Duty game after Vanguard is rumored to be Call
yes.
of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Is
Not Modern
it so
Warfare 2
fucking
remastered.
funny that they already have the next Call of Duty leaked when this one isn't even out yet?
It is.
That's
amazing.
fucking hilarious.
That's so goddamn funny. Like they have so little faith in the neck and Vanguard that they're already like, let's just fucking link the neck, leak it. Who cares?
They did it on purpose.
If you look at like other streamers and content creators who have been playing all these games, seen all the betas that have been coming out, almost all of them are like, yeah, pass it on Vanguard, go straight to Battlefield and in Halo for a year. You know, be back to Call of Duty next year. It's like, ooh, game's not even out yet. They're passing on it. And like the number one complaint is that it looks just like every other World War II COD. It looks like someone just put, COD World War II on their PC and hit start.
Let me play as the Germans and Japanese and commit some fucking war crimes. Make me feel terrible for the things that I am doing in a game.
Never happen.
It'll never happen. But that would be a fucking good game.
Is there any game out there where you get to do that?
I don't
I
think
wonder.
so.
No. The closest
No
would
one has
be
the
in Call of Duty
balls.
World at War. The closest thing I could think was Call of Duty World at War, with that one mission where you're playing as the Soviets and you shot those citizens, those civilians.
So
Yeah,
like,
that
even
part.
without like the committing the war crimes part, I wonder if there is any game where you are playing at they're the Axis, right?
Axe powers, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if there is any game out there where you actually play a campaign as an Axis power in World War II. Like
I
there's
would
got to be
know
at
it,
least
but
something. I
doesn't
doubt
exist.
that.
It's
mean-
probably old. There are older games, like very old. Like I'm talking early 2000s when World War II was a fucking massive thing.
I bet it is a thing.
Silent
and, obviously
Hunter,
it'd be very
Red
entertaining.
Orchestra, Day of Defeat,
Ooh.
Sturmok, Birds of Prey, and Company of Heroes.
Company of Heroes is not a shooter game.
Those are the
Red Orchestra is really fucking good, but Red Orchestra doesn't have a campaign. I don't think it's only a
Does-
multiplayer game. It's only a multiplayer game.
Like,
Yeah,
let
I've
me
played it
play
before.
as the Japanese and invade China and commit some atrocity. Like, I want to feel.
That especially will
Terrible.
never fucking happen now.
That's never gonna happen.
That's never gonna happen.
Well, China
Not
banned
in
video
million
games, so
fucking
now we have
years.
to appeal to a different demographic.
Yeah, well, I guess with that now, yeah, you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want.
'Cause now everyone from China's gonna be buying your game now. What are you gonna do, game companies? What are you gonna fucking do, big boy?
10 cents just like struggling.
Then there's an
10 cents
Easter egg.
like seething.
There's an Easter egg where all of a sudden you're crossing the street and there's a tank that rolls up and just stares at you.
And a fucking like grocery store bag just blows in the wind. But
Oh,
don't do
Imagine that. Imagine that. That would get that Xi Jinping would send his secret agents into that game company and just fucking murder them all.
Fucking Winnie the Pooh.
Genie.
He's driving
Genie.
he's driving the tank. Winnie the Pooh is.
Dude, I can't get how much they look alike.
I find it funny that he got so pissed off about it that he banned. Like,
And he-
he's like, you can't
Yeah,
compare
didn't
us
he ban
ever
Winnie the
again.
Pooh in China? Didn't he ban it in China? Speaking of China and stuff, I watched Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings the other day.
I still need to.
Was it good?
And that movie is fucking great. I'm not gonna spoil anything that happens because I know there's a lot of people who haven't seen it, but dude, it is fucking good. Because I'm not a massive Marvel dude myself. Like, I've never watched Avengers or anything like that. Never watched Spider-Man. Yeah, never. But I watched this, and it was so fucking good.
Out of 10,
So
how would you
maybe-
recommend it?
Probably like a solid 8.5.
That's good.
I wouldn't, because there's a lot of I don't know how to describe it.
Gay
But
sex?
there's a lot of no, sadly not.
Damn.
But there's a lot of filler content, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially in the middle of the movie, there's a lot of unnecessary content that I just added there. But it was definitely good.
Besides that, are there any good movies out right now?
James Bond comes out soon. I think it's already out for you guys,
I
actually.
don't give a shit about James Bond.
Yeah, neither, to be
What
honest.
movies are out right now? Well, I heard that the new James Bond movie is actually really good, even for people who don't like James Bond movies. Let me see.
Venom?
Venom 2.
Yeah, Venom.
Paw Patrol. That's playing at my movie
fuck,
theater.
yes.
Was that maybe you saw, Carson?
I saw Free Guy,
Free
but that's
Guy.
not
That
like a
was
new
good.
movie.
Don't fucking
Yeah.
see it.
I
Stupid
loved
as
it.
shit.
I loved it. It is.
Did you
stupid.
see it,
It's fun
Justin?
though.
Yeah, it's fucking retarded.
It's
Okay,
fun.
well, I'll watch it then.
It's really cringy. It's really cringy, but it's fun. I love stupid fun movies. Like it was it's a type of movie where I would take JD to see it, especially like, I don't know. I like stupid movies. It was really
Yeah.
fun. Almost none of it made sense, but oh man.
I do need to see the new Venom though. I've heard that's very good.
I don't think it's even out in Australia, so I couldn't watch it even if I wanted to.
Really?
I don't think so.
What the fuck? Why?
Yeah, like
It's probably
like
banned.
James Bond isn't. It's probably banned. No, it's. I'm pretty sure it's not out yet. I also know James Bond does not come out until next month either.
I mean, I know y'all get them later, but
Yeah, that late.
Like-
I'm pretty sure.
that's because of like publishing rules. I don't think it's
Yeah, it's Australia's really strict when it comes to like movie code and practice and shit,
yeah.
which is just fucking dumb. But it is what it is. I have no control over it.
Another thing that's playing right now, which this kind of leads into a good topic, I think. Oh my god, my fucking audio system just fucked up. I can't hear you guys anymore. But I'll
I
continue.
hate you. I hate you. I hate you, Carson. You're such a bitch. I
So
fucking
the
hate
Halloween
you so
you're
goddamn much.
talking now. Fuck you. I could just see your fucking green light lit up. You piece of shit. But no, the Halloween Kills, like the Halloween franchise, Michael Myers. That movie is playing right now. And now that I can hear
Ooh.
you guys again. Do you guys like horror movies? Like, do you watch?
Yes,
I think they're
movies?
so
Yes.
boring.
they're usually pretty cringe and boring, but I like them. I like them. I like games, horror games, more than horror movies, though.
I don't like
love horror
movies
games.
where like the character, I'm just like, why would you do that? That's such a stupid
Yeah,
decision.
movies like that I don't like, but there are a few like I like psychological horror a lot.
So I like some psychological horrors and things like that. I like movies that have a really good twist in them. It's not like just like scary whatever.
Slashes, yeah, like slasher movies.
Slasher gores. I just don't like. Like it's like okay, yeah, no, you're just blood all over the screen. No, like no, I don't care. There was one movie that I saw which was really cringy, really predictable, but I also really liked it, called The Boy, which this movie is old as fuck.
Oh,
so
I
I'm
remember that
spoiling
movie.
it.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Where essentially like they're babysitting this boy, and the boy is like a mannequin kind of that's sitting there, but like there's rules of the boy without not to upset him, and the entire movie you're like led to believe that this doll is like possessed because it's like the door must be closed, and then you'll like hear something that open it, like the doll is moved, and like the food is eaten off the table and all that, and they're like, what the fuck, like this weird possession story the entire time about the boy. And again, spoiler, so if you plan on watching it,
Spoiler
fucking-
on a 10-year-old
whatever.
movie.
yeah. The boy is actually a person who lives in the fucking walls of this house. This is his childhood home after he was like badly burned and disfigured by his parents, if I remember right. And he's been like living in the cellar and essentially haunting his own childhood home and tricking people into thinking that this doll is still him, because the doll was made after his image, tricking them into thinking that the doll is him, and that's how he's like getting food and surviving and all that. The guy like can't speak or anything. He's like horribly violent. End of the movie, it like borderlines a slasher film, but the entire movie is leading you to believe that this doll is possessed and like this house is haunted and everything like that. And it was like, boom, plot twist, guy lives in the walls. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. You ever watch The Hills Have Eyes?
I haven't seen it,
Long
but I've
time ago.
seen YouTubers like basically tell me the story of it.
Yeah,
I've
I
seen
love that movie. That movie's fucking. There's a really popular movie series in Australia called Wolf Creek. It's basically a slasher film, but it's an Australian horror film. Really popular. Pretty good actually for like a slasher murder kind of film. It's pretty good.
I just can't
I
get
thi-
into horror movies. It's not for me.
Like, thrillers, I should say, are like my favorite fucking types of films.
Yeah, I think thrillers and horror movies are different.
Oh yeah, like they're definitely Taken. I mean, not Taken. Taken is a thriller movie. You know, it's an action movie, but it is thriller. Like, there's a lot of high tense, high stress moments. I love movies like that. It's so. My favorite one though is definitely War of the Worlds, like the newer one.
Yes.
That is definitely like a high paced fucking thriller.
The one with Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Anything Tom Cruise
that
is good.
That is a thriller and a half of a movie, and I fucking love it.
I remember
What is y'all's favorite movies? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I just remember watching that at a drive-in movie theater when I was a kid.
Ooh.
But the reason everybody went there was to see fucking Batman. But that came after War of the Worlds, and I fucking fell asleep because I'm a little retard child, and I fell asleep before Batman. Bullshit.
How can you do such a thing? That's just not right.
What is y'all's favorite movies?
Rush Hour series or the Pirates of the Caribbean series?
John Wick, the second movie, and probably Batman: The Dark Knight Rises. I like The Dark Knight Rises more than the original Dark Knight.
So, I would have to say
take that one, but that's probably my two favorites.
Favorite movie of all time for me is definitely Shawshank Redemption, because
That's a fucking good one.
Whenever that comes
Yeah,
on
movie is just-
TV, you just gotta watch it.
oh, dude, it's a masterpiece, start to fucking finish, in my opinion. It's such a good movie, and this is kind of like, so stereotypical. I really fucking love Nightmare Before Christmas because
It's a good movie.
but
Is that a
Classic.
Christmas movie or a Halloween movie?
Both.
both.
That's fair. That's fair.
I love I love the stop motion. I love the theming of it. I love Tim Burton stuff in general because I just think it's really interesting because it's like, oh, it's so dark and twisted, but it's not gory, dark and twisted. It's like unique, creepy kind of, which I love. I don't know. And it's almost a meme now, like how many people are like, oh, I love Nightmare Before Christmas, you know, Hot Topic, everything. But
Bro, Hot Topic ruined that movie for me, man.
it did. And like it turned it into a meme, but it's like, you know what, whatever. I still love the movie like a lot. It's definitely my second favorite, favorite animated movie, right behind Shawshank Redemption, which if you haven't seen Shawshank Redemption, you need to fucking watch it.
Please, after you finish this podcast, go and watch that fucking movie.
Right?
Go
Go
watch
pirate
Shawshank
it
Redemption.
immediately.
Go to piratebay.com, get a torrent.
Get 10
And while
viruses on
you're
your computer.
And while you're there, download Twitch.
Yeah, download the whole Twitch source code.
It's there.
Oh man.
What's y'all's favorite animated movie? Anime doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count.
I told you mine already, so.
I'm a massive sucker for Toy Story. I love that movie.
Story?
Probably the second one. Actually, no, Shrek the second. Shrek 2.
Oh, Shrek 2's a fucking good one, dude.
Shrek is amazing. Like,
Shrek
it gets
2
shit on
specifically.
for all the memeable moments, but it is still amazing.
Shrek 2. This would be my favorite animated movie.
And I gotta remember.
What about
this
you,
is
Justin?
called. There's a Scooby-Doo movie that I fucking loved. Which one was it? I gotta look this
Is it
shit
the
up.
alien one?
No.
Oh,
It was The Witch's Ghost. Yeah, that one. That's what it was called. The one with the
that the
Hex
one-
Girls.
yes! I was gonna say the one with the three witches.
Hell yeah, it was, man.
Oh man, that was a great movie.
Fuck. Dude, the old Scooby-Doos were so fucking good.
Oh, so good. I love the Scooby-Doo, like the alien invasion one. I love that one. You ever
Now,
seen
what
that?
was your favorite animated TV series?
Ooh.
Ed, and Eddie.
Batman, the animated series. I fucking love that thing with all my heart.
The original Pokemon.
Pokemon.
okay.
That's a fair one. That's fair.
The original Pokemon. Not like, not
Back
saying
when
the other
Ash
wasn't
was a
bad.
badass and not a pussy.
True.
Back when he was an idiot.
He was
He's
cool as
Be
fuck back
free,
then.
Charizard! It's
Oh
like,
god, that
wait,
did piss.
What the fuck?
That did piss me the fuck off. He got rid
Be
of all
free,
his best
Butterfree.
Pokemon. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Be free, Butterfree.
It
It's like,
can
what the
be
fuck are
free with
doing?
you.
Like,
He was
catch 'em all!
Batman.
Come
Y'all
on.
watch the Beyblade anime?
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I did.
Little little too past my time.
Oh man, the Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade, Pokemon, like man, childhood was like
Yeah.
so cool. I
The
think that,
Beyblade anime was fucking lit.
so. I had this discussion with someone else the other day. I think the main reason that like kid shows today aren't as interesting because like even yes, we're older. Kid shows aren't.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're also
as-
grown men.
Speak for yourself.
Besides that point, besides that point, even then it's like that older stuff was really interesting and caught on for a really big reason. And you can see it with what few kid shows are actually successful now. Is those shows for us were original ideas. Like, yeah, they could have been based on something else or whatever, but they were original ideas. Nowadays, you see these kid shows, and there's fucking memes in them. There's like Gen Z comedy in them, and that's not the fucking point. The point was to have original, new, creative ideas in these shows, and that's the shows that have that actually catch on and continue to grow. Like my son loves PJ Masks, which is some like little fucking Disney show. These like 3 little kid superheroes or whatever. But
Oh,
they don't
yeah,
make
that
any weird, cringy humor. They don't have anything like that. And I promise you, if you go to the fucking toy section at your Walmart, you're gonna see a wall of these toys there because it is something unique that kids love, and it's not just cringy humor that makes a parent turn the channel. So, like,
Just buy him some Yu-Gi-Oh cards so I can send his ass to the Shadow Realm.
right?
Fucking duel your kid into submission.
Jesus.
Oh, fucking put his little ass on the ground. He's gonna be like, oh shit, shouldn't have fucked with them.
Your pathetic grandpa's deck is worthless. Yeah, but it has this real cool looking Exodia.
Now play your last pathetic card, Yugi. My grandfather's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. He fucking whips out Exodia.
It's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And that was like episode like what? 3?
One.
Just out the gate. Here's the trump card of the entire series. I was like, what the fuck?
And then they get rid of the cards, so it's like you can't just rely on it. It gets thrown off the fucking ship by Weevil. Piece of shit.
Right. Oh man. But at the same time, it's like honestly, that's smart as fuck.
And then Pegasus was cheating
Genius.
like a motherfucker in that tournament. He had the eye that could see people's fucking minds. And then he also
Yeah.
was using cards that only he had. Dude, Pegasus was
He
What
was
a fucking
making-
nerd.
he's a fucking bitch. And he also raped Mokuba. He did that.
In
He
a
had him in his
kid
rape
show?
dungeon. He literally had Mokuba in a rape dungeon.
In a kid show.
In a kid's show.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Kind of forgot about that part.
Yeah, he had hit Mokuba in a rape dungeon. Hang on.
How do you know it was a rape dungeon? Are you looking at the rape dungeon? You
Because the
see a rape
electronic-
dungeon?
Because the electronic
I literally
dildo.
just hang on, let me see if this pulls up anything.
Googling Yu-Gi-Oh! Rape dungeon.
I literally googled Yu-Gi-Oh! Rape dungeon. Oh no, it didn't pop up. Oh wait, yes it did!
Link it in the friends chat. I want to see this.
It's got some stupid
Not the
text.
friends chat, this chat.
Podcast chat.
It's got some
Yeah.
stupid text over it. But hang on, this is
Show
taking
us. I
forever.
want to see.
This is taking forever to load.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
He was literally in a rape dungeon.
Jesus.
Like he was shackled to the wall underground, and by his fucking feet, dude. He was shackled. All over a child's card game. Yugi boy,
Yugi boy.
I'm gonna keep molesting Kaiba's brother, Yugi boy. And then your grandfather is next. I love that show, fucking man. That show was great.
Oh man. It was something else, that's for sure.
Never watched it actually.
It's
It was before my time.
you youngin'.
Yeah, definitely am. No, it's definitely before my time that. But I'm kind of glad I didn't watch there was a rape dungeon in there.
He's literally in a fucking rape dungeon.
I don't know how they got away with that in the kids show. Stop looking at the dick mold.
I'm trying to see if it's ready. How do you know if it's ready?
I don't know.
What does it smell? What does it smell like?
I don't want to smell that at all.
You don't smell like his dick.
Were you clean beforehand? Because if so, it shouldn't smell like anything.
No,
Except
fine,
dick
clean.
cheese.
When did you? Was this before the pool or after the pool?
This was after the pool.
Or did you take a shower after the pool, or is there chlorine in there?
There's chlorine in there. I should have taken a shower, but I did not.
That adds to the
Chlorine's gonna
flavor.
react with it. Ew, no, don't say that. No, not okay.
Yeah, that's
Yes, okay.
4 to 8
Not
hours
okay.
is such a long time frame.
It is.
Like if you were like, 5 to 6, that's understandable. Not 4 to fucking 8. Like what?
If it's at 7 to 8, even like that, okay, sure.
But 4 is such a wide variety.
It's like, listen, wait at least 4 hours. If it's not done by then, wait another 4 hours.
Like, okay.
Just keep repeating this step until it's done.
I still love how it's called Clone a Willy.
Is that
say that
the word
anywhere
you
on
guys
the
use
back
over there? Is the word Willy, or is that like a British
No.
Australian only thing?
That is,
Phone a Willy.
are those stickers or is that?
That's the thingy. The
Okay.
But say if that's a
Instructions.
sticker, please put it on somewhere. Put it somewhere.
say- Do you?
What?
Well, Justin, I know you've gotten some inappropriate stickers. Like you have a pseudo inappropriate one on your fucking microphone. Killer, do you have any like stupid stickers?
No, I do
Why?
not. I just know where to really put them.
I bought a bag of 200.
But all right, I have about 200 meme stickers sitting in a pile over there, like old school memes
Oh,
that are
God.
stickers. And somewhere over here, I think actually. Where is it? There it is. I have this sticker. I have
What the
this
fuck
one.
is that? 2020
Bad Dragon.
BD? Oh, Bad
Bad
Dragon.
Dragon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I got this one. This is like the most inappropriate one I have. But then I have like there's like Pepe's over there and like the fucking that meme of the newscast lady screaming, "That's my opinion," and it's all
That's
like
my
freaking-
opinion.
yeah, like it's like a sticker of her over there.
Do you ever fuck her right in the pussy sticker? You got one of those.
Fuck her in the mother.
I think I do actually. I think
Yeah,
I
of
do have
course
one of the
you
guy in
do.
the hoodie. I have the I like turtles kid. Like there's a sticker
Yeah,
of him.
there's a
over-
lot of different type of Bad Dragon dildos.
Are you?
Why are you
on their
looking at
website?
that?
Honestly,
There's a
that would be
lot.
such a great sponsor.
Bad Dragon.
Oh yeah.
How do
Are you
happen?
still looking, Justin?
There's so many.
Buy one.
After podcast, Justin, we'll all share screens and we'll learn the secrets.
How does that even feel good? It's $85. My God.
That's why it
Oh,
feels
dude.
good. It's at $85 going in your bumhole.
Really?
Speaking of sex toys, do you guys remember the very first episode of Unis Honest where they fucking made breakfast with sex toys?
Nope.
You don't remember that? Oh man, the very first episode, they go to a sex shop and they buy like $300 worth of fucking like sex toys, like fucking paddles as spatulas and dildos as mixers and everything, like the electronic fucking.
Meow.
And they're like mixing up pancake batter with them, and they're like, hell yeah. Oh man, they had one where it was the fucking like syringe, and they're putting their syrup in that and covering their
Oh
pancakes.
God.
I can't believe y'all didn't see that episode. It was fucking amazing.
No,
was
I don't think I've even
everyone
watched it
too.
before.
You didn't watch Unis Honest?
I don't think so. No, I have not.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that was
no,
a
I think
great
that I have
channel.
not.
That was a fucking great channel. 365 days of daily uploads, something unique every day, and then the channel gone.
Poof.
So it was such a fucking cool thing.
It's poof out of existence.
Carson, what are some of the things you want to do when you come down?
Get
That I
laid.
want to do. We're passing that combo. Oh man, I want to go to the beach. I've never been to the beach.
Never been to the beach? Who the fuck
Beach?
are you?
Really?
I've never been to the beach.
I
That's
guess
how
I
I
live in
wanna go to
fucking Australia, so I can't really judge.
I live in Texas, dude. Like the closest beach to me is hours and hours away. So I think it's actually going to be faster for me to fly to Justin than it would take for me to drive to the beach here.
That's crazy to think about.
I can take you to
Texas
the
beach.
beach.
Other than that, like Honestly, dude, I'm down to do whatever. I know earlier when you were streaming, you mentioned paintball airsoft. Doing one of
Yeah, we're doing
those. Which
paintball.
I'm
We're
down.
doing that. That's like you don't have an
Oh,
option.
stop rubbing it in. Now you're just rubbing it in, you bastards. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hurry up and
I don't know.
get married to somebody, some dude over here, and just come on
Yeah,
over
I'm
and get a
gonna
green
have to.
card.
Might have to get married to some random Asian prostitute.
I'll find you one.
Here,
We'll
Sure.
go to like
Alright,
back
just-
pages or whatever.
Fun prank. We're gonna hook Killer up with someone. He's gonna get married to him so that he can finally get a green card, and then he's gonna find out after he gets married that they're actually Canadian, and he still doesn't have a U.S. green card.
I'm
Ew.
gonna kill myself. No, fuck
Well,
you.
then at that point you could just sneak over. We don't have like that type of security up there.
Oh yeah, true. I probably
Just
could.
walk over, man. I don't think they
What
fucking
if?
care.
Yeah, true. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
easier.
Probably easier. Or I
Yeah.
could just be Mexican.
Yeah, they let you in too.
Yeah.
Remember the last podcast we talked about the Haitians? Was that last podcast?
Yeah, that
Or
they
the one
like
before that?
That was 2 podcasts ago with Haitian soup.
swam
The
like
Haitian
12
soup.
miles or whatever. Or not even 12. Like
Yeah.
they fucking crossed the ocean
I
through
don't think
Mexico.
they swam there. I think they get there on boats.
Ah, they swam.
Well, so what ended up happening was they first crossed into like South America, and then they went through Central America, and they tried living in Mexico, and they just kept getting fucking driven out of everywhere they went. So they finally got driven all the way up here, and then they're like, "What do we do?" And the U.S. is like, "You get on this plane, we're fucking kicking you out, like altitude 1200 above Haiti, pray."
What do you
Right,
think?
no parachute.
So I googled the safest countries in South America. What do you think the safest one is?
Argentina.
Let's see if they're on the list.
Peru.
Argentina's number 3.
Hell yeah, I'm smart. Look at me.
Peru's number 5.
Haha.
We weren't that far off.
I'm-
You're
I'm a
smarter
better
than
judge
me.
of safety. I'm a better judge of safety than Killer is.
Number 1 from this website called Love and Road. So very trustworthy.
Very trustworthy.
Is Uruguay is number 1.
Uruguay, I
And
believe that's
Chile
pronounced.
is number 2.
Chile.
Shut the fuck up, it's Chile.
It's not.
Then Argentina, then Paraguay, then Peru.
Really? That's
Then
interesting.
Ecuador.
Is Brazil
Although
on that list?
Brazil's not. No, Brazil's dangerous as fuck.
You
I
get-
want to know what's on that list.
Brazil, I think, is like one of the most dangerous countries in the world.
Right outside Detroit.
Yeah, it might outdo Detroit.
Detroit.
Hey, let me look up the most dangerous countries now.
Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, just
Okay.
that. Just that one place puts USA at number 1.
Afghanistan, Yemen, Syria, South Sudan, Iraq. Most violent countries. Ooh, what about those?
Australia's number 1.
Russia's pretty violent. Look at that. They're up there. Good for them.
Yeah, that place has like more shootings than
for
America, I
them.
think.
Winning is something in life.
Oh, United States is under Saudi Arabia. That's good. But the Republic of Congo beats us. Damn them.
Oh, bullshit.
Damn them.
Damn the colonies.
Sons of bitches.
The fucking
case of-
colonies beat us again.
In case I didn't figure it out this episode, I'm gonna pull the curtain back a little bit. Less than 5 minutes before we fucking introed, we were like, "Anyone have any topics?" And all of us were just like, "Fuck."
I panicked because I wasn't doing my job this week.
And not a single one of us even fucking thought of the podcast. I messaged like 2 days ago, and I was like, "Hey, we doing this sometime?"
If
And
you're watching
I-
this, if you have any OnlyFans whores that you think would be good for the podcast,
Your sister, your
realistically-
mother, like, we don't care. Probably your sister, more than likely.
probably your sister's a big whore.
The way you
thing
said
is-
that killed me. Your sister's a big whore.
Well,
Gotta emphasize it.
Here's the bigger issue, because I know some people who actually do OnlyFans.
I'd be nice.
The thing is that I don't want to get someone on here where we can't be ourselves. I want someone to where Justin can go, so how does it feel being a professional whore? And they're not going to be butthurt.
I could
Like-
say it much nicely. I could be like, "How does
Well,
it feel
considering
to show
you're-
your
well,
pussy for money?"
Considering they're an OnlyFans model, their butt already probably hurts.
How big is your asshole?
'Cause, like,
How wide can it stretch? We need to know.
Do I get a free subscription? That's the first question.
Yeah, actually, that's one thing. If they
Hook
join
your
the
boy up.
podcast, they have to give all of us a free subscription.
oh man. So the one girl that I know that if I asked her, she probably would do it, but she actually stopped doing OnlyFans because she was like, nah, like it wasn't worth my mental health.
How many followers did she have?
I know that she was selling it at like $10 or something like that, and she made like $400 the 1 month she did it. So
What's the math on that? I can't do math. It's
like
40?
40 people.
40.
Yeah.
That's not even real.
That's probably
I
more
mean-
than you have on your OnlyFans.
I got like 50. At one point, I had
No.
100 something.
Really?
Yeah, I was like ranked top 15%.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
no,
so
I
hold
remember
on.
you saying that.
You have to remember, like OnlyFans lumps everyone in together with those percentages.
Still in the
Even
top
people who
15%,
aren't
man.
making content. Like, my account with no posts, no followers.
Still
no
in the top
nothing.
15%, man.
In
Oh,
the
man.
top 15%, man.
I'll take it. Bada boom,
I'll
Something
take
bada
I
it.
bing.
think is really funny is on
Bing,
Twitter,
bada boom.
I'll see like these followers, like I used to watch their videos or whatever, or like I used to follow them like an old Twitter account that don't use anymore or whatever. I'll see them like show up on like someone else's recommended or something, or they'll get like on the people like you may know or who to follow side. Like I'll see a new creator, and now there's like an OnlyFans link in their thing, and it's like,
Huh.
okay then.
Yeah, Minecraft Villager sound effect right there.
Bro, I hate following our mod nerfexs on Twitter.
No, I can't, dude.
perfect.
I refuse.
I can't open Twitter in public because he retweets so much porn. I
Nerfx, if
cannot
you're watching
open that
this,
in
respond
public.
in the comments below.
So there's two of our mods that I just refuse to like easily follow. Kylie and nerfexs. I follow Kylie, but I have her account fucking muted. It's because Kylie, I love you, girl. But holy shit, when I don't have you muted on Twitter, you retweet like 60 fucking fan arts in a row in a span of like 10 minutes, and I cannot find anything else. Like, it just overtakes my feed. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna mute her for a bit and not worry about it. I followed nerfexs at one point in time, and the very first time I saw some Futanari bullshit pop up, I was like,
So much
no,
porn.
gone.
So much. I
Gone.
open Twitter sometimes, have to look over my shoulder, make sure no one's looking because there's gonna be some fucking porn on there.
Nerf.
Look, I
If you're
thought that'd be
watching
that
this.
without following him, I thought your feed would be full of porn.
No,
Nerf.
I'm very good
Nerfexs.
Christian boy.
If you're watching this, get help.
Stop it.
Stop it. Get
Get
some
some
help.
help. Fuck them kids.
Immediately. I was gonna say immediately followed up with "fuck them kids."
Oh,
man.
shit.
Fuck them kids, says the Michael
Fuck
Jordan.
them kids. Oh, shit.
Justin.
No.
So,
No.
all right. First of all, go fuck yourself. Nah. The most recent commission you get for your totally safe for work OnlyFans. Did you post that yet or no?
Yes, it is available for the OnlyFans.
So, I wanted to say like you share everything that you get with us, like that you commission. This is by far the highest fucking quality thing you've gotten.
It's
yet.
expensive.
Like, oh man, you need to keep them on speed dial though, because that quality.
Yeah, the OnlyFans. I try to get different artists, so it's not the same shit every month. But I think I found a couple artists that I really want to rotate. As long as people keep following the OnlyFans and it keeps making money, so I can keep paying more artists to do it, I'll keep doing it. But yeah, the most recent one, I think the next one I'm gonna do, it's gonna be like a Thanksgiving theme, and I'm gonna make it really not safe for work. I'm gonna like
Gotcha.
show some butthole or something.
I will say the one that you just got is actually pretty safe for work. There's no nudity. It's
Yeah.
very suggestive. It's very sexual, but there's no
Very
nudity
sexual.
on it.
Because I wanted to be able
I
to
don't know.
like put it as my. I really liked the Halloween. I really love Halloween, so I was like, I really kind of want to be able to keep this and be like, hey, let's put it
So,
on my
like-
phone background.
I actually had someone message me the other day, and they were like, "I have a question about Rabbit." And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?"
Is he
And they're
gay?
like, "Does he?" They're like, "Does he actually
Is he
like
gay?
hentai?" And I was like, "Yes."
Yes,
Like,
of course.
And they were like, "Unironically," and I was like, "Yeah, unironically."
What's wrong with that?
I love hentai.
I don't get it either. I don't understand. More power to you. I don't get it.
Titties are titties.
That's why
I love
like,
hentai.
your Halloween commission, I like it. That's cool. The other ones you get, I'm looking at it, I'm like, people are fucking paying for this. What the fuck?
Listen, we don't
Right?
judge you for your love of men. Don't judge us for our love of hentai.
I don't judge you
You
for the love of hentai.
bigot.
I don't
You
understand it
a
though.
far right bigot.
Exactly. You fucking liberal bitch.
I don't. I'm being insulted in every way right now, and I don't understand it. But go for it. No, I'm not judging you. I'm just stating I don't understand it.
It's porn. How do you
Like-
not understand it? It's
No,
titty.
It's animated.
Yeah, and it's hot.
I
I bust
You're
a good
losing
nuts
me.
for it once in a while.
yeah.
Pleb.
Plebioid.
Pleb.
I can't believe I'm the fucking weirdo for not enjoying
You are
hentai.
weird. I'm normal as
You are
fuck.
weird.
Like,
You're the odd one out here, so you're the weird one.
You're outnumbered.
obviously.
Outnumbered.
Fucking obviously. How long have we been
Bitch.
going on this fucking recording?
A little over an hour.
Okay. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm completely out of fucking topics.
All right, here's a question. Kind of going on the porn route. Have you ever shoved anything up your ass?
For fuck's sake. Yes.
Explain.
Yeah.
No,
go for
High
it.
I'm going into more
detail.
detail.
High
I'm not- no, that's
detail.
it. That's all
Very
you're getting out of me.
graphic.
That's what we're getting out of it. Yes, is the answer. Yes. You can explain if you got more. If you got more you want to elaborate on it, go for it.
Carson.
But that's all I'm saying is yes.
No, I haven't. I had an ex who tried, and my body immediately went into fight or flight mode, and it was not happening.
Fight or flight mode. You know what I picture? Like how people like when they piss off like a pig or something, it just immediately starts jumping up and fucking running around. I picture that.
For me, it was I remember I was on my back and it happened, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like my body jerked so fucking violently, and not gonna lie, it went into fight or flight mode, and my body went into fight. Like
You just start beating the shit out of your girlfriend. You motherfucker.
I remember I like stopped and realized I had made a fist, and I was like, oh no.
Killer's cameras
I was-
having an exorcism.
Is it?
No
Also having an exorcism before.
Yeah, dude, you're being possessed right now.
It was nice knowing you,
Fuck,
man.
Oh shit. Oh, well, it's fun on my screen, which is fucking weird. But Justin, your camera was having an exorcism for me before.
Probably
No.
my shitty
I
one,
mean,
yeah.
Yeah, the shitty one did.
Yeah.
No, what about
I'm
you,
having
Justin?
an
Have you?
right now.
Yeah.
Have you? What'd you put up there
Don't worry about it.
in detail?
High detail?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
the
high detail.
15th
I will
of
keep it.
January, many
Uh-huh.
moons ago.
Uh-huh.
Let me just say this. You think it would hurt. It doesn't. Just feels uncomfortable.
You just need a lot of lube.
Just feels very uncomfortable.
Fair.
Like
Yeah,
you're
I
like,
mean-
this is not how God
I mean,
intended for
alright.
it.
So
Well, then
my
why's the
prob-
G spot in the man's
I don't know,
asshole?
because it doesn't feel good, Killer.
I was gonna say, technically, it's normal. It's funny to joke about, meme about, but realistically, it is normal. So
Just very, like it's not. It's so hard to describe. It's so uncomfortable.
was it like taking a poop backwards?
Yes, that is exactly
Yes.
it. Yes.
That's exactly how it feels like.
Understandable. Have
Would
a nice
not.
day.
I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're, just fucking give it a shot. Have your buddy
Different
fuck you in the
strokes for
ass.
different fucks. Different strokes for different fucks.
Exactly. Just fucking do
Now,
it.
question: Are you now that you have your own cock mold? Are you going to put yourself up your ass?
You have to at this point, right?
You have to. He has to.
Just for
I mean,
science.
you got to be committed.
Gotta do it.
You
Just-
got to look at the cell and you're like, how's this gonna feel?
You gotta do it, man. Just so I know what I'm putting Heather through. That's the podcast, folks.
You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
That's what we're gonna call it. Check us out on Spotify. Links in the description. Check out my OnlyFans. I can't link it, but you can find it. These two retards will be down there. Gamer subs, code crazy. Link it also in the description. You guys are not in a lot of the podcast links now because I had to mass edit my descriptions.
Yeah, that's all right. I noticed that and I was like, you know what? Don't even care.
So if you happen to watch a video of mine where there's a sponsor and there's no links in the description, please let me know because I'm contractually obligated to keep those links there, and I don't know what fucking videos they are. So help your boy out.
Join the Discord now. Join the Discord. Follow us on Twitter. Also, check out Patreons if you want to be able to support a bit more on the podcast.
My Twitch too, because we might stream over there.
What else can we shout out real quick? Listen to the podcast on Spotify. Follow it on there too.
Very much on Spotify.
Yeah, do that.
We need that more than anything. Spotify, check us out. We're coming for you, Joe Rogan.
Slowly but surely, we will beat you.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking come right on his face.
This podcast comes out every Tuesday, right? Or
yes,
we try to do every Tuesday. Which means that when this one comes out, the day after this comes out, I'll be flying to Florida. So in the comments of this video, go ahead and write down some stuff you might want to see me and Justin do while I'm down there.
My mold of my penis in his butt.
Not happening.
It's gonna happen.
However, we will make one together where they're like sandwiched together.
Naturally, I assumed that was gonna happen.
Yeah. Except we're actually gonna use just a normal Pringles can for that one. No mold.
That's fair. I like it.
Rack.
All right, we're rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you all in the next one.
Have a great night, day, evening, whatever you do. That's it. Bye.
Deuces.